What's going on, y'all? This is Neil Charles, as in Work with Neil Charles. As you see here, I got a pack of Uno cards. I actually only got 1 through 9 in here. So the draw 2, the draw 4. Skip all that's out of there. What I want you to do is I'm going to actually shuffle this, right? And I want you to choose a number between 1 through 9. And I'm only going to pull out 5 cards. So as I do my shuffle, out these 5 cards real quick. Let's flip them over. Let's put them in a nice order and actually get them facing the right way. All right, that would make life easier. So, if your numbers were 2, 3, 4, 6, and 9, yeah, you pretty much didn't win the prize. You just pretty much hope for it. So, I'm not hoping no more. Hope is a word I do not like. Listen to it. Hope. Hope. We're not hoping no more. As of right now, we are going to be intentional on setting our goals and actually acting on our goals. So right now, we're about to approach a new year. 2020 was rough for everybody. Nobody knew about this pandemic, COVID-19, coronavirus, all that stuff right there is going on. So right now, people are transitioning. People lost their jobs. People are transitioning from working in an office to having to work from home. Like they have to. There's no option. They're working. So somebody who's not with that, that's a whole life change for them, right? Having kids, daycare, all this, you got to get scheduled. A lot of stuff going on. And then on top of that, we got our stimmy check. So the thing is this right here. We are going to be intentional about our goals and moving forward. All right. So now the first thing that we actually got to do is actually start goals, but not just goals, smart goals. So I'm gonna just go ahead and break down exactly what SMART goals are. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. Bam, right there. So as you see, you can check it out. Make sure you set SMART goals for everything you're doing in 2021. So now that I said that, we're gonna go into actual things that I've approached or people came to me about or things I feel as though you should be doing in 2021 to position yourself. So we're actually gonna talk about couple goals, not just goals. Well, they're gonna be goals, but you're gonna make them smart goals. So what I want you to understand is this: 2021 has been real rough. Everybody out there, everybody, hands down. 2020 rough. Um, ah, rough, right? Pandemic hit, everything shutting down, people losing jobs. This stuff is serious. People can't transition. I mean, a lot of stuff is going on. So, everybody's aware. So not just having a second income as an option anymore, it's more of a priority. It's serious. It's like mandatory that you do something or get stuff in order. So now a couple things we're gonna talk about to put you in order for 2021 is this right here. First thing you want to do, make a budget. Like I know you're saying, Neil, that's pretty simple. Like, I mean, come on now, everybody sets a budget. But with that budget, you want to be intentional about that budget that you set. And when I say that, I'm pointing at myself because I could say something like, I don't want to spend nothing but $100 out to eat. Then I end up spending maybe a couple $100 eating. So I just went against what my budget was saying. So you want to know exactly what money you have coming in and actually set budgets for your money. All right, the second thing you want to do is keep up with all the money and everything that's going on. So there's an app that I recommend. It's called True Bill. It's a very good app. It keeps up with everything you got going on. But there's only one problem. One problem. The problem is this: actually setting up all your accounts. So if you got a Chase Bank, different banks, Wells Fargo, City, all kind of accounts, your utilities, you could put them all on that app. The problem is it takes a lot of time to do it like that. You're going crazy, right? But you want to do it. So as soon as it's done, you bam, everything's in front of you. You see your income. You see how much you spent on groceries, utilities. You see all that crazy foolishness stuff that you've bought that you shouldn't be buying. You know who you are. So you see all of that, but it keeps you on track. So we're not just going to count every dime. We're going to count every penny. We're going to count every penny. All right, number 3, you want to use a debit card. Now, a lot of people say, well, Neil, why would I use a debit card when I got this hard cash? Okay, well, use your cash. You won't be able to keep track of stuff. So I recommend using a debit card for 1 month for like all your bills, everything you got going on, gas, eating out, any groceries, household things, anything that you're doing, use your debit card. After that 1 month is done, you'll see where everything is going. If you use your cash and you're not consistent with keeping up with receipts, they got plenty of apps out there where you could take pictures and actually keep up with it. But sometimes it's very hard to be consistent with things like that. So if you use your debit card, look at your monthly statement, you could see everything you spent that month, how much withdrawals, everything that's going on. Then from there, you can set your budget, know where everything's actually going while using the Truebill app. Number 4, you want to set your bills on autopay. Now I know that one's rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, straight up, setting bills on autopay is not for everybody. But the reason why I say that is because, especially for credit purposes, you really want to put, especially the credit cards and certain accounts, on autopay, at least for the minimum payment. Now, I'd rather you go overdraft in your bank account first before having a late payment on your credit, because that could be very hard to get off. I mean, an overdraft is bad too, but you talking about something that could potentially stop you from getting a better interest rate, certain things in your life to help your family. So put all your bills on auto pay, at least the minimum payment, especially the ones that actually report to your credit. All right, number 5, get a side hustle. If 2020 ain't open your eyes up to get a side hustle, I don't care what you doing. You could do Rover, watch some dogs, pick up a camera, do photography, do something. Pick up a gig, find something that you like to do, or just try something that you're interested in. Maybe you might like it and turn it into a hustle. Consult, talk about it, do different things, do free work, build up and get paid for it. Pick up a side hustle. It is mandatory. It's not optional no more. You need multiple streams of income. If you got one income right now, just from a 9 to 5, with what happened with this pandemic, you really need to have at least 2 or more. Mandatory. So get you a side hustle. You try things out, try different things. If it doesn't work, try something else. But make sure you find something you're interested in and get paid for it. All right, number 6, save money. So now, I mean, you got the budget. You see where your money's going. You got your bills on auto pay, hopefully. You got all that going on, and you got your side hustle. You're making some extra income. Now it's time to save some money. So a couple things that I would say to do with the saving money process is, how much do you actually want to save, right? So, I mean, to me, this is how I do it. You always should at least pay yourself first. Take some money out, pay yourself first. Next thing I do after that, tithe, however you do it. Give to a church, give to some person in need. However way you feel the need of doing it, that's totally on you if you go that route with it. Do it, keep it moving, do what you have to do, share your talents, share your money, do something about it, right? Now, another thing that I recommend to do with actually saving money is to actually get an online savings account. Now, when I say that, I don't mean just go to your bank, your local bank, and say, hey, look, man, sign me up. Yeah, savings account, just add that so I get access to it from my checking. It's right there. No, 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 no. We want to set up a savings account that's online and digital to where you can't access it easily. So, American Express, different banks, Citibank, Capital One, they got online savings account that has a higher, annual yearly rate of interest. So I use those right there to save money. The reason why is because I don't have access to it immediately. It would take 3 to 4 days for me to get that money back. I don't know about y'all. Some people like they stuff now. JG Wentworth need cash now, right? So you want to do that, set that up, put some money to the side, save some money. All right, so a good percentage of saving is, well, for me, I'm trying to save 50% of my income. Whew, that's a lot. That's going to be some work to do, but saving some percentage. So after you look at everything that's going on with your finances, look at it, analyze, say, okay, look, what is reasonable for me to save? You choose a good percentage. I know everybody's in different situations to where, we can't save as much or can't do as much like that. So you really want to save money. Another thing that we have to do, especially, I mean, you see the shirt, you see. If you ain't talking about credit, you pretty much ain't talking about nothing. Get your credit in order if you have it. 2020 has proved that once again. When the pandemic hit, COVID hit, some people wish they had credit cards who lost their jobs, you know? Some people wish they had the credit they need. For people who trying to get a house, this was the lowest time ever and still going on right now for interest rates for a house. This, so if you had your credit in order and you had a little bit of this, oh, you chilling, you rich, you making, I mean, you doing whatever you want to do, right? But for those that didn't put themselves in this position, I know it hurt. So right now, since you know what happened in 2020, 2021, make the decision. Say, look, I'm about to be intentional. I'm about to focus on this list that Neil just gave me, right? I'm going to be intentional about my credit. I'm going to go hard. I'm going to listen. I'm going to set everything up to put myself and my family in position. ET style. We ain't playing.
And I stopped being a victim. I stopped saying I've got to wait for good things to happen to me. And I said I'm going to grind.
You not playing, right? So you really want to do that. I mean, some of us have kids. Some of us have kids. And we want to put them in position with our credit. Authorized users, things like that, you could start this year, 2021. So make sure you do that. So right now, I'm going to tell you what my personal goals are this year for 2021. All right, my goal is this year, one of them is to actually be consistent on YouTube. I had my YouTube channel, y'all, for 2012. Lord, if you go back to my first video, rough. That thing rough, bro. I mean, it was out. I mean, you could check it out, but it was just rough. I mean, I just created a YouTube and 5, 6 years posted some video, me skating on one, doing something else. I dropped a couple credit videos, but I wasn't consistent. I wasn't consistent, so I want to be consistent this year. I actually have a calendar up on the wall now. That is so dope. I got everything up there about what I need to be doing month after month. So I want to be consistent to drop this knowledge for you to help you for free. YouTube is free, and I want to be realistic with my content to help you with your journey with credit. The next thing that I want to be consistent with this year is actually get more into trading. I've dealt with credit for a long time, so a lot of people come to me and say, look, well, Neil, I already got the house, I already got the car. I want to invest. I want to know what to do. And I'm like, it's your money. You fix your credit. I mean, what you mean? You know what you want to do? I mean, I don't. That's your decision. But sometimes people come to me and say, look, I just want to invest. So now I'm trying to learn more on the trading side. So I want to get consistent with that as well. I've been putting it off for some time. So this year I'm putting it out here in the universe on YouTube. I want to be consistent with trading so I can show y'all what's going on with that as well. So you're going to get some free knowledge on credit, right? And then for those of y'all that fix the things you need and stuff like that, we're going to go into something else. Start on the investing side. You're going to learn a lot from this channel. So I want to put a lot of value out there this year. So that's my personal goal for 2021 for work with Neil Charles this year. So make sure all of you be consistent. Go through the video again, pause it, write your goal. Matter of fact, share your goals and stuff in the comments below. Let me know what you're trying to do. I'll comment back because right now I'm small right now. So I can comment to a lot of people right now. So you'll get a response from me. So make sure you do that. And I wish you the best in 2021.